As the Earth tilts on its axis, the spring equinox marks the moment when day and night are in perfect balance. But did you know this natural event has deeper connections to ancient traditions, tree growth, and even the very words we use today? Let's explore how the equinox, the concept of year, and age-old customs are all intertwined. The spring equinox in Northern Hemisphere, usually occurring on March 20th or 21st, is a moment of renewal. It marks the first day of spring, when the sun crosses the celestial equator and day and night are of equal length. The March equinox mostly falls on March 20th in recent years, but it has occurred on March 21st in the past. Due to the way the Gregorian calendar accounts for leap years, equinoxes shift slightly over time. In recent years, last occurrences of the spring equinox on March 21st were in the year 2007, 2003, 1999, and 1995. This drift happens because the Gregorian calendar doesn't perfectly match Earth's orbital period, but it is corrected with leap years. Over time, the equinox will keep shifting earlier in March, making March 21st equinoxes even rarer. The next time the March equinox will fall on March 21st is expected to be in the 22nd century, around the year 2102. Our calendar imperfections aside, this event was crucial for ancient peoples as it symbolized the rebirth of life, the end of winter, and the beginning of a new growth cycle. The arrival of spring, the time around the equinox, is not just celebrated in myths. It's also a moment in nature's cycle that trees mark with the creation of growth rings. As temperatures warm and the ground thaws, trees begin to grow again. The formation of a new growth ring starts in early spring, typically around the equinox. These rings serve as a record of the year's growth, with each ring representing a full annual cycle, much like how we measure the passage of time. To deepen this connection, in Slavic languages, the word god literally means tree growth ring, and the word godina means year. And where did the word year come from? In Slavic traditions, the word yar holds deep significance. Coming from an ancient root meaning a mix of warm, strong, intense, and bright, it's associated with the power of spring, vitality, and renewal. Yarilo, a spring deity and the male counterpart to the Slavic goddess of spring, Vesna, connected to the arrival of spring, also draws from this root. In pagan Slavic culture, the spring equinox was considered the start of the new year, a time of rebirth, fertility, and growth. Interestingly, the word Jahr is linguistically linked to the English word year, or even closer to the German word Jahr, or Swedish word år. They all come from a common ancient root Jahr to describe the passage of time, deeply connected to ancient notions of nature's cyclical renewal. Across the ancient world, people celebrated the spring equinox as a time of renewal. In Slavic traditions, they celebrated the arrival of Vesna with rituals to drive away winter and welcome the warmth of spring. It involved burning or drowning effigies to represent the death of winter and the rebirth of life. It is the sun, symbolized by fire, that gives the Jahr, which is the essence of life. Similarly, the Germanic and Celtic peoples honored similar goddesses and celebrated fertility, light, and new beginnings. All of them involved setting up a fire. Remember, Yarilo and Jahr, warm, strong, intense, and bright, and mostly dancing around it. Even today, Easter, which is tied to the spring equinox, retains these ancient themes of rebirth and renewal, drawing from long-held pagan customs. Finally, let us not forget Nowruz. Nowruz, meaning new day in Persian, marks the first day of spring and the beginning of the new year in the Persian solar calendar. The Zarathustrian religious era calendar sets the current year at 3763 ZR. The first festivity of Nowruz, called Chahar Shanbe Suri, involves, you guessed it, setting up a big fire and jumping over it. So Happy New Year 3763! From the equinox marking a moment of balance in the natural world, to the linguistic connection between Jahr and year, to the tree rings recording the passage of time, and Nowruz, the cycle of life and growth has been deeply embedded in human culture and language for millennia. The spring equinox serves as a reminder that we are all part of a larger, cyclical journey of renewal, growth, and rebirth. So next time you witness the changing of seasons, remember the ancient customs, the cycles of nature, and how deeply they are intertwined with the words and traditions that have shaped our understanding of time. And perhaps you'll see the world around you with a renewed sense of wonder. Now you know. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating world of nature, language, and ancient customs.